I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. We got some sports to talk about. Y'all know we're here to talk about the NBA Finals that's currently going on between the Boston Celtics, our main ops, and the Dallas Mavericks. And Boston is putting hands and feet on Dallas. I'm not going to even hold y'all. But before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Shout out to friends and family. Also, shout out to Bucks Nation and everybody else that tapped into the live. We're going to chop it up what happened in the first game of the NBA Finals. And I'll put the link in the chat shortly for everybody to join in and give their take on what happened in today's game. But what happened was Kristaps Porzingis returned and just got busy. Jesus. And can y'all please hit the like button as y'all come in here? Just helps other people find the content. Appreciate y'all. But you know what? Before I give my take, let me shout out everybody that's in the building. Shout out to Daniel Joseph. Shout out to Sandra Stevenson. Shout out to my boy Brandon King Carter. No Strays ENT, our favorite op in the chat, wilding as he should. Joseph was good. Mr. Cool, the legend, was good. Mr. Washington was good. Jazz was good. My man Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas, was good. Nikos, what's good? Salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. So let's talk about it. Hey, and before we get into this, I want a few things to be said. Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Boston Celtics roster. Let's be clear. I've been telling y'all, now y'all should be seeing it. I'm not saying Tatum is trash. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but Brown is better than dude. And now you're seeing it. Brown is better than dude. I'm just being serious. That's what it is. And in this game, the difference was Porzingis. The way he came out in that first quarter, that set the tone in this game. And then also, I don't know what was up with Dončić in the first half, but he looked hurt and hobbled. He had a good third quarter, but he looked a little hobbled out there to me. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all saw that or if I was tripping, but he looked a little hobbled in that first half. But I got to give the Celtics their credit. They played well. They deserve to win this game. Again, I told y'all as a three-pointers go is how the Celtics go. They were like, 8 of 20 in the first half. That just set the tone. Jaylen Brown had a couple big ducks. Porzingis was out there looking like a 7-foot Larry Bird. They had everything going. And then the third quarter, though, the Mavericks did make a run and got it under single digits. But then the refs did what they did and stabilized the Celtics, and then they went back on a run. The refs made some really bad calls there once Dallas got back in that game, and it just took all the momentum away from Dallas. I don't care what nobody say. If you saw that, they were calling some bogus calls on Dallas. Like, that was terrible. Also, and the difference for the Mavs is Kyrie didn't do nothing today. Kyrie had a very slow game today, and they also found out they're gonna have to figure out another solution besides the one-on-one. As far as, okay, Kyrie, you score for a little bit. Luka, you score for a minute. It's gonna have to be some offensive sets. As my boy Amtrax was saying, the Celtics are too smart for that, and they are. You can't just do the one-on-one thing against them. You're gonna have to run sets to get people open. And I feel like in this playoff run, that Dallas has been getting away with that. As far as, okay, Kyrie, you ISO, you do your thing. Luka, you ISO, you do your thing. But the Celtics aren't allowing that. I do have to give them their credit. And we can look at the stats here. Let me bring those up real quick, and then I'm gonna look at the comment section and get everybody comments in as well. As you can see, it's 83 to 105, about a minute and a half left, or a minute 49 seconds left in the game. You can see Kyrie Irving has 12 points, really struggled today, 6 of 18. Luka did get it going in the second half, ended up with 30 points, 10 rebounds, but he only had 1 assist. That lets you know a big part of what happened in this game. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, they have 8 assists in a whole game. How do you only have 8 assists? Do y'all see that? Dallas had 8 assists in a whole game. Oh, you definitely gonna lose if that happened. 8 assists? And you got Luka is crazy. Friends and family, 8 assists by a total team in a 4-quarter basketball game. You deserve to lose. That means you are not moving the ball. Wow. 8 assists. They have more turnovers than assists with 11. Wow. Luka and Kyrie with 7 turnovers combined. Kyrie really played terrible. Hardy played decent in his limited minutes, and they got nothing from their bench. Mr. Cool, they got nothing from their bench, and they got their head beat in. They got nothing. Tatum struggled. He had 16. Hey, could y'all imagine what the chat would be saying if Dame went 6 for 18, 0 of 5, and had 12 points in the game? Can y'all imagine what y'all would be saying? It would be dark. Tatum with a slow game, 6 of 16. He did have 11 rebounds, 6 turnovers is terrible, and 16 points. Horford, I just don't know how Horford continues to make an impact. Jesus, Horford. 4 of 8, 2 of 5, 10 points. Drew Holiday had 12 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and played some solid defense tonight. Derek White had 15, and the best player on the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown, had 22 points and was 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Look at that. Tatum only shot 2 free throws. He wasn't even trying to take it to the cup, just shooting jumpers. Timu Kobe is not the one. You are not the one, sir. You do not have the glow, Timu Kobe. You do not have the glow. And Porzingis, like I said, that was the difference in this game. It was Porzingis. Oh, hold on, let me refresh this real quick. Porzingis was hot from the rip. What is going on here, ESPN? Porzingis had like 21. It was like 8 of 13. I'm not sure what's going on with their website. This is not me. We'll come back to it though. Let me get into the comment section. Well, Porzingis, like I said, I think was a difference in the game the way he came out. Sandra said Beantown is balling. Yeah, they deserve to win this game. My man Daniel Joseph said 4-2 Dallas. They better figure it out fast. The way they got their head beat in today. No Strays ENT said, you think Dallas regrets trading Porzingis? I don't know. They said nobody liked Porzingis there. He wasn't a well-liked player, so I don't know what to say about that, bro. But I still think your team weak, though. How about that? Y'all still some cupcakes. And them refs was helping y'all. When Luka started going off on y'all, them refs slowed that game right on down with those weak calls. The league trying to help y'all, bro. The league trying to help y'all, Celtics. They giving y'all all the opportunity. Sandra said Kyrie's just missing wide open shot. Yeah. And that was the difference in the game. Kyrie was off. If Kyrie is hooping, this is a different game. But that's not what happened. Mr. Cool said you cannot beat the Celtics in this series unless you match some of their three-point shooting. And, of course, Bucks Nation loves to trade three-point shooters. Oh, Mr. Cool, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Shout out to the legend, Mr. Cool. Joseph said at Amber, another fact spoken by you cooking. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Mr. Cool said Boston has scored 45 points in three-pointers. That's the thing, though. I told you. You know the difference in the game is when you look at the three-pointers. If Boston is up on the three-pointers, it's over with. It's over with. That's what they do. Let's get the likes up, friends and family. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. It's for the free 99. It won't come out of your ETF, 401k, Social Security, I promise. Let's get them likes up. Appreciate y'all. Daniel said, it's one game. Chill. Dallas gonna win the set. Yeah, I'm not concerned. It just was again, Kyrie did not play well, and that I feel like is a difference. But I will say Drew only scored 12 points. Kyrie only scored 12 points. What if Dame scored only 12 points in a playoff game? What would y'all be saying going on? Want him traded that night. Mr. Washington said, King Brandon, what's good? Yeah, what up, Brandon? Salute. Jazz said, if we're saying that a healthy Bucks can beat the Celtics, can the Bucks just be healthy and run it back? No. We need a little bit more help off the bench, Jazz. We got to get rid of the dead weight. We got to get rid of Crowder and at the minimum, Crowder, Beasley, and if we could get rid of Connaughton, that would be awesome. And let's just start fresh. I know that grind, Mr. Cool Gears, because he think we should be trying to keep Beasley, but I'm cool on Beasley. I don't need 3-point shooting that bad. And clearly other teams didn't because they didn't hold on to him either. My man Gibson Nicholas in the house, straight out of the Bahamas. What's good? Salute the Bucks Nation in the chat. What's good, bro? No strays. ENT said Drew and Jalen got Kyrie. No, they don't. They wasn't even on Kyrie like that. I saw you trying to paint that narrative. You know we all watching the game. Why you belittling our intelligence, No Strays? We know good and well we did not see him on him like that. He was on Luka. Knock it off. It was Derek White. And I give Brown some of his credit. This dude trying to throw Drew in the mix. Come on, man. Don't do that. My man Brandon said he going with Dallas. Me too. I don't want the Ops to win. Why would I want the Ops to win? Nikos was good. Game is going according to Celtics plan. Adjustments needed for Mr. Kidd. Absolutely. Great point. I do think also adjustments are needed. That whatever they were doing in the West to get through to the finals is not going to work. The Celtics are way more disciplined and have a higher IQ defensively for this to work. They're going to have to think their way through this series. Jayson Kidd is going to have to coach to win this series. He is going to have to coach to win this series. They won't be able to just ride Luka and Kyrie through this series. They'll have to think it through. They have to think matchups, plays, all of that. They're going to really have to think it through. No Stray said Derek White had a clean block and refs called a foul. Luka's a golden child. He's a superstar. He got to get some calls, right? No Strays. Y'all know a lot about getting calls, don't you? Down up there in Boston, y'all know a lot about getting calls and got the audacity to complain. It's kind of crazy. That's a little wild, bro. For a Celtics fan to complain about officiating, that's like a slap in the face to Bucks fans. Damn, that's wild, bro. I can't believe you tried to complain. That look it right on cue. My man Nico said, "I wish the rest would be like this when the Bucks play." Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I can't believe this. You just tried to complain, bro. That was crazy. My man Jackson McDermott in the house. What's good, bro? Sandra said the best Bucks fan stream on YouTube. Period. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sandra. Thank you. Shout out to Sandra. Tony Tone said stop with the running back. Middleton and Lopez has to go. Period. Oh, I'm not against it. You already know what I said. My man Daniel Orton, aka the Bleacher Report boss, said it's getting out of hand. It was out of hand in the first quarter, to keep it real. This game, they never recovered from the first quarter. Mr. Cool said Boston is making a statement about the Eastern Conference. It's not as bad as the media likes to say. Well, that might be true. But the whole point is, Mr. Cool, is that Boston didn't play one team that had their healthy superstar throughout the Eastern Conference, their Eastern Conference journey. They did not play one healthy team with their superstar healthy. So that's not true. I feel like that's up for debate just because of that fact alone. So we don't know. It could have been different if Giannis was playing, right? That's an impact. If we got a healthy Giannis, a healthy Dame, and a healthy Middleton, that's a much different Bucks team than what Indiana faced. And we would have been able to beat Indiana with our team healthy. And I feel we would have beat the Celtics with our team healthy. So I believe that health was an advantage for the Celtics, and their team was healthy. They didn't have to go through I mean, you say Porzingis, but Porzingis is a role player. He's not a superstar. He's a role player. My man Pass in the house said, "What's up, Bucks Nation? What's good, Pass? You know we here chopping it up about these finals." My man Robert Brooks in the house. What's good? He said, "What's good, Bucks Nation? What's good, Robert Brooks? Buck City TV. What's good, bro?" My man Jimmy Roller in the house said, "Mavs still gonna win the chip." I feel so too. All they gotta do is win this next game, and they'll put some pressure on Boston. Boston is yet to get hit in the mouth. I want to see what happens when Boston gets hit in the mouth. When a team blow them out or something crazy happen, I want to see them show some mental toughness. I want to see them overcome some adversity. What if Jaylen Brown go down with an ankle injury? How do they respond? That's what I want to see from the Celtics. And all the other teams have had to go through adversity besides the Celtics. I want to see the Celtics go through some adversity. I feel like that's only fair. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But that's for real how I feel. They haven't had to go with any adversity at all. Sandra said the unicorn was a difference. He's a matchup probably. I agree. Kristaps, he was a difference maker. I would say he was player of the game. My man, the humble one in the house, was good. Boston looks bigger and faster tonight. Yeah, they were the better team. They were ready. And to come off that much rest and to play like this is very impressive. Even as our ops, I give credit where credit's due. It was very impressive how Boston played coming off that much rest. To be that sharp is very impressive. And the defense was very impressive as well. You held a major offensive team to sub 100 points. You got to show respect. I got to show respect. They shut down Kyrie. Kyrie had 12 points. I mean, shut him down. Regardless of what it was, missing open shots, the point is he didn't do what he usually does. Dude, that's crazy, Jazz. He says Celtics has more blocks than Dallas assists. That's crazy. Boston plan was let Luka go off and cut everybody else water off. You don't know that. They got lucky. Look, hey, that you just saw in the chat. Come on, no straight. Why are you acting like we weren't watching the game? You just saw everybody chat saying Kyrie was missing wide open shots. If Kyrie shoot 50%, this game is different. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't belittle the people's intelligence like we wasn't just watching this game. You didn't even wait till the next day like we might have forgot something. We just watched it. Come on, man. Mr. Cool said a healthy Bucks team is the only team that can beat Boston in the playoffs. Facts. 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 Nico said, I would say Boston plan is to go ahead early so the ISO play will be get activated. They go ISO too. They do a lot of ISO. I agree. They do a lot of ISO. Rigo, what's good? Drew Holiday played a great game. He will help Boston win a chip exactly like he did with Milwaukee. Very possibly could. If the Mavericks could continue to play like this, Drew will get his second championship. That is a fact. Luke Lipinski was good. I saw a latest Mark shot that we should draft the guy from Indiana and Tyler Kovich. The guy from Indiana we need to get is Kel Ware, but I'm not sure about Tyler Kovich, but I'll look into it. Salute to you, Luke. Jimmy Roller was like, no straight popping champagne already. Yeah, he hyped. It's one game. Hey, the Suns went up on us 2-0, and we gentlemen sweep them. Don't get too excited, no strays. Don't get too excited, bro. Don't get too excited. Pat said Mavs have lost their game one other than the Wolves series. I wouldn't stress it too much if you're rooting for the Mavs. Look at my man Pass coming in with the stats. Outside, you see that outside of the Wolves series, they've lost game 1. So this isn't weird to them. They'll be all right. Robert Brooks said, Luke, I would rather draft another big or a bigger wing because they are more expensive to get in free agency. Good point, Robert. Good point. Rigo said Drew did everything for Milwaukee in the playoffs. He was such a key factor in the Bucks' closing moments. He was and is a great person. I agree. That's fair. Good point, Rigo. Good comment. Oh, we got one of the queens in the chat in the building. Janet MOC was good. I wasn't expecting the Mavs to win the first game. Me either. But it would have been nice to put some pressure on Boston. But you're right. Mr. Cool said, I guess we're watching a different game. The Celtics will shoot you out from 3, but we don't need 3-point shooters. They don't do that to us. Mr. Cool, you're right. I get what you're saying, but they don't do that to us. They do that to other teams. They don't do that to us. And we could learn to defend the 3 as well, Mr. Cool. That would help. If we just defended the 3-point line, that would help. I agree, Janet MOC. Poor shooter night for the Mavs. Agreed. Mr. Cool says easier to make a shooter into a defender versus making a defender into a shooter. That's valid. That's valid. Robert Allen, what's good? Between JJ Redick and Doris Burks, you would think Boston already won the series, announcing it's well, they want Boston to win. It's good for the NBA if Boston wins a championship. Adrian Smith, who's a hater? Hating about what? Who was hating? Mr. Cool, Robert Allen. That's why I mute the audio. I do that for, hey, Mr. Cool, I actually do that myself. I do that myself. That's hilarious. Robert Allen said, I wish I could get a radio broadcast to sync with the game. Facts. My man Jeff Riley in the house, straight out of the OC. What's good? I said, yo, I'm going to a different team to win it. Boston, not Dallas. I'm going for the rest. Oh! The rest is funny, right? Shout out to my man. Let me put the link in the chat in case anybody want to join. Let me put the link in the chat. Hold on. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. Let me get back in here. King Temp, I see you in the chat. Luke said, we trade Brook Lopez and a pack. Jonathan, I'm 10 for Kyle Kuzma, and then we trade Chris and Chris Livingston for DeJounte Murray. Okay, that's interesting. I had to clean that up for you. Hold on 1 second. We got a legend that has entered the building. Y'all see the face. Y'all see the name. Y'all know what he represent. Salute to my man 78 Sports TV, the legend, the LDBC representative. What is good, my dude? Appreciate the $20 super chat. Let me get it on. I had to give you your intro. I couldn't even get your comment on. Appreciate the $20 super chat. What it do, Bucks Nation? I'm rooting for the Mavs, so that means Celtics will win. Oh, my luck is ass this half of the year. Oh, appreciate the $20 super chat, my man. Hey, 78, the truth. Hey, your latest video, 78, I don't know if you still in here. That thumbnail was funny as hell. I meant to text you about that, but I didn't get home until kind of like right before I was going live. I was running around, but that thumbnail on your last video is hilarious. Salute to my man 78 Sports. Y'all know who he is. 78 tapping in. This is what I'm talking about. Hold on, man. Let me get my man in here. Hold on, y'all. We gotta. Let me get you up in here. Hold on, 78. Let me get you in here. There we go.
What's
My
up,
man,
bro?
78. I know he on the road. He stay on the road. What's good, bro?
Man, I'm so disgusted, man. I'm hating on Boston, bro. They just, bro. Everybody I root for to lose is winning this year, bro. I gotta do reverse psychology or something, man. I'm gonna have to do some reverse psychology. From now on, I'm picking Boston to win. I'm picking Boston to win this series. Boston will win the rest of the game. Yeah, I gotta do something different, bro. I gotta do something
Hey,
different, man.
Kristaps Porzingis came out there looking like Larry Bird at 86, bro. He came out there
Did
killing.
you see the Boston crowd, bro?
Oh,
The Boston crowd, they didn't know whether to boo Luka or cheer Luka. We just gonna boo Kyrie because Boston, they kind of
yeah. You already know what type of time they on.
right,
Exactly.
right. They didn't
Exactly.
know what to do.
Exactly. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, 78, but that thumbnail on your last video funny.
I didn't hear what you say. What you say about it?
And about that thumbnail on your last video.
Oh yeah,
Hey, that was
how he looked?
hilarious, bro. That was funny.
Yeah,
I'll chop it up with you later. That was funny as hell about that,
yes sir, yes sir.
bro. But what you think? Do you think that Tatum is better than Brown or Brown is better than Tatum?
Brown is better than Tatum, in my
Brown is
opinion.
better than Tatum, bro. I'm
Bro,
saying it.
I've been on Brown, man. With the Bucks, Brown is a bulldog, man.
He is.
Jayson
He
Tatum,
got dog in him. Go ahead. See, we on the same
he's a
page.
straight bulldog, man. He knows. Listen, Brown is capable of doing more than shooting threes, man. Uh,
Yep.
uh you know, Jayson Tatum got the hair texture for the certain protection. He ain't that good, bro. He not that good to me, man. I really don't rock with Jayson Tatum like that, man. Jayson Tatum remind me of
His
every
hair
dude.
texture.
Yeah, bro.
Go
All
ahead.
the all the dudes in school, man. That all the girls used to like them dudes, and every time you slap them, the girls
The
get mad
Al
at
B.
you.
Shore, the
Yeah, the
Cadillac
I'll
Al
be
B.
sure.
Shore, and Christopher Williams.
He said, "You want to get up on your own, girl. You want to get up on your own. Hey, you want to get up on your own, girl."
Oh, hey, but we were saying too, 78, Kyrie and Luka ain't gonna be able to do that ISO stuff that they was doing to everybody else in the West. Like Boston
Right.
too smart for that, bro. They too smart for that. You ain't gonna just be able to do that and beat them.
Yeah. Boston is a very good team, man.
Yeah,
They
I
they
agree.
they well coached. They structured. They put together very well. They put together well, bro.
They
They
are,
put
and
together well.
they got a lot of firepower. You got to think Porzingis and Drew are role players on their team.
That tell you everything you need to know.
That tell you everything you need. They are
Bro,
role players.
okay, bro. We gotta talk about this real quickly. I know
Go
this
ahead,
is a
bro.
different. I gotta ask you this, bro. I'm salty. I'm a little. I feel some type of way about Giannis playing for the Greek team. I don't like it, bro. Sit down somewhere, bro.
We were arguing about that or debating. Let me say debating about that the other day. And I guess on the positive, it get him back into basketball shape. And we don't know how long he gonna play.
I hope they get put out the first game, bro.
Yeah,
I
they
really
have
do.
they're not going to the Olympics or winning nothing. No, that's
Yeah.
dead. I think he just want to at least try. You know what I'm saying? But if it was up to me, I would shut him down until he's 100%. He'd have to show me he's 100% before he
Right.
could get back to basketball activities. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Look, we as Bucks fans are still licking our wounds. Okay, we still trying to heal, and then you finna go play for the Greeks. The Greek,
Right?
no, sir. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
we
bro.
still
I'm
trying to
sorry.
heal.
No, bro, you can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't play for them.
No,
Now,
that's a fact. That's a
didn't the,
fact. That's a
didn't
fact.
Thanasis didn't Thanasis tear his Achilles or
Yeah,
something?
that's what even make it more crazy. He just tore his Achilles, and you still trying to hoop. That's why I would think that would even be more of a reason to shut it down. Gibson, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. I can hear you. Salute.
Salute, Gibson.
Gibson, my
Hey,
man
man,
from the
finally
Bahamas,
came in
tapping
here.
in. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Peace. I come with peace and love and
Yes, sir.
respect to Boston Nation. Salute to everybody in the
My brother
So what you think
Gibson.
about the game tonight, Gibson? You know, we got 78 on here. We got to take advantage. Hey, we got the
That's
legend on here. We got to take advantage. And he on the road. Come on, man. Salute. Appreciate you, 78, bro, tapping
Yes,
in for
sir.
real.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead, Gibson. What you think about today's game?
Let me shout out 78. 78, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I
Right.
love your content, love your show, man. He's one of the
Right.
best. Best
Right.
of the
Thank you, brother.
best.
Salute, brother.
So Amber, the Boston Celtics, what they are trying to do, they are trying to prove a point. They are trying to erase all the narrative, but you can't win an NBA champion just living off shooting threes. That ain't gonna work. Mavs are
Right.
not going to go. The Mavs are not going to go down like that. See, a lot of people believe that Boston could sweep Dallas. I don't think so. I don't think so. Boston probably just catch them in the wrong timing. But watch game two. It could be a different game ball. I can tell you that for sure. It could be a different game ball because Luka and Kyrie come this far. They are not going to let themselves down. They ain't going to let the city of Dallas down. No, they can put up a fight. They
Okay.
are going to put up. They can put up a fight. Trust me, Amber. I know Kyrie and I know what Luka could do. They probably just had a rough. When you
I would
rest
say
so
more
long.
Kyrie had a rough night because Luka was snapping in the third. He brought him back. Luka's cold. I don't know how he scored with no athleticism or none of that speed, but Luka cold, bro. I can't hold you. 78. What you think of Luka? How does he do all of that with no athleticism, bro?
Because man, Luka, this the thing. People always say stuff like, "Oh, Larry Bird couldn't play in this era because he's so slow." Are you out of your mind, bro? Listen, these players. I'm gonna tell you what negates athleticism and all of that skills.
Mm.
If you got the right amount of skills, you can be slow. You can be flat-footed. You can be whatever. If you got the right amount of skills, you can do what you. And Luka got skills. Luka, he don't play no defense now.
Right now, Luka don't play no
Now,
defense, bro.
neither do Jokic. Nikola Jokic don't play no defense either.
Right.
And they are afforded the privilege of not playing defense, but he played offense so well that everybody ignored the defense, just like
Defense,
James
right.
Harden used to do back in the day. So offensively, timing. He can be slow, but he got the timing. He can do all
Right,
that.
yeah, right. He got you on a string. He just kind of
Right,
then No, it's just
right.
crazy
So,
to watch because he ain't never rushed. If you watch Luka play, he's never rushed. He always
right,
playing at his own pace, regardless of what's happening in the game. It could be a
right,
fast break, and he'll slow it up just to do his
right.
1-2 and get into his rhythm and cook. It's
Exactly.
very interesting to watch Luka hoop just because of his pace. It's interesting. It's definitely
Yeah,
interesting. Hold on
yeah.
1 second, y'all. Let me get our favorite op in here. He done dropped the donation. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
No
Let me
stray
get
in
it.
team.
Yeah. You already know. No Strays ENT, our favorite op with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. Here's $5 for shot on me for 78.
Oh,
Appreciate you
my God.
picking the Mavs, King. Celtics 3 wins away from a championship. Let's go.
Wow.
That's how we do, bro.
I'm
78. This is how we do,
Yeah,
bro.
they do. Yeah, they do.
That's how
I'm
we
in
do.
78.
Go ahead
I'm
and
in
get
78. I'm in 78. Got something I would like to put up there. If the Celtics lose this series, I think 78 will go crazy. He will go crazy because the embarrassing this show will give to him. The embarrassing. I will just message him and begging him for months and months to stop being a coward and just call on the live. Stop sending these little cheap shots. Be a man. Be a man once and call in and have the
You
big
know
let's
he
face
not
to
gonna
face.
do that, Gibson. He not calling it. He
I
gonna drop the kite, then drop some jokes. And to be
really
honest, now he can talk crazy. To be honest, his team blew out the Mavs in game 1 of the finals. he got full right, in my
I'm gonna tell you
opinion,
something.
to talk crazy.
I'm in Boston right now.
You in Boston, right? I figured you was somewhere on the East Coast. I figured.
I'm in Boston right now, and I'm gonna tell you something. The barber cut my mustache off just because I was from Milwaukee. He cut it off on purpose.
Oh.
Now look, why do I got a full? Why do I got a full? Look at this. Everything dark except for my mustache. I'm like, dude. This dude asked me where I was from. He said, "Your accent. Where you from? The West Coast?" I said, "I'm from Milwaukee." And next thing you know, I get off the pier. I ain't got no mustache, bro.
Salute to that, your hater barber.
Hey, Boston got some haters out here, bro. Straight haters. Straight haters.
So
you should have said where you was from. 78.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told him nothing.
So
you should have told me nothing, bro.
So I'm by as
a little select sense.
As I was watching a video today, I see our young guys. I don't know if Bucks Nation paying attention. I love paying attention. I listen to a lot of articles. I read a lot of articles on my team. And I see what really impressed me, 78 and Amber, Marjan in the gym early, Chris Livingston in the gym early. Our young guys, they are putting in work. They are putting in work. We need John Horst. I can say it again. We need John Horst to sit Doc Rivers down and have a man-to-man conversation with him and show him, say, you cannot afford to have these vet running and taking all the space on the floor. You have to give the young guys time to play, please.
Yes.
We need to learn our lesson over the past 2 years of embarrassment, first round exit of these players. We need to sit down and learn. You say, you know what? This year, I'm going to change that. How I'm going to change that? I'm going to play my young guys along with my vets. Mix it up. So when we come back next season, so we could show Boston the only reason why you're there running you out is because of injuries. Hamper us 2 years in a row. It's because of injuries is the one would cost us. Injuries cost this team. And this offseason, I am looking for John Ross to trade either Middleton. One of them have to go. We cannot come back into the 2024-25 season with these old jabronis on this team. It cannot wait.
Hey. I was just gonna ask that question to y'all, man. How do you? Cause listen, bro, I've been the hardest critic of Chris Middleton. Even though I love him, I do love him. I'm a Bucks fan, and Chris Middleton has helped us win a championship. I love him, but it's a love-hate relationship with him.
Correct.
He be injured and stuff all the time. So now, the heart that he showed in this last final, the last
postseason,
last postseason, the heart that he showed, man. Now I feel guilty for getting rid of him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know
for kicking his back in. You kicked his back in. Right. Now you feel bad for kicking his back in.
I feel guilty, bro, because he was all we had, bro. He was all we had, man.
And he was hoping. There is such thing as playoff Middleton. Playoff Middleton is a real thing. But also regular season unavailability is also a real thing, too.
But let me tell you something. If Chris was making 10, 15 million a year, I say keep him.
Right.
Yep.
If he was making 10, 15 million, keep him. But he making too much money, bro. Too much.
To be playing 30, 40 games in a season, we can't do that. I can't get jiggy with that at all. I can't get jiggy with that at all.
And not only that too, but the Milwaukee Bucks organization in general, you cannot think, yes, we understand you want to win a championship. We get that. But in the meantime, you have to always think for the future too. They are not thinking for the future. The organization is not, they're thinking about we want to win now. When we done trade up all our assets, what we have left for the future? We have nothing, because why? Number one, our coach, he don't want to play the young guys to give them time to shine. So when one of our main superstars go down, we have players where we can relax to carry the weight, because they are not ready. You remember he said this on the show, previous time, the Bucks organization have to implement the youth development. It's a program. They need to bring that into Wisconsin to help develop these players because we have too much good little young guys on this team with to help this team. Doc Rivers do not want to play them. He rather give Connaughton minutes. You rather give Gallinari minutes, Crowder minutes, and then just glue the young guns on
We
the
don't have
pitch.
to. We
That's
ain't gonna
why
have to
in
worry about none of them cats this upcoming season. I
Hey,
think it's
hey, hey,
very
bro.
right.
apparent by watching the finals right now between the Mavericks and the Celtics that we have to get younger. We have to be able to
You have
rotate faster. Everything that
you
is wrong with us is being exposed, and I think it might be a blessing in disguise for the Bucks that we got put out in the first round because it's going to force management's hand to make some moves. They have no choice now but to make moves. We've been an early exit every year. Besides the year we in the 2020s, besides the year we won a championship, we've been an early exit every year, way earlier than
Yep.
anticipated, with one of the best records in the NBA. So now this last one, I think, is a straw that broke the camel's back, and I do expect some changes, and I do expect one of our big three to move. If it's either Brook or Middleton, I expect one of them to get moved. We have to get
I
more athletic.
concur.
We got to have more dependable players. We have to have players that are available. As much as I love what Middleton to bring in the playoffs, but if he's not available in the regular season, there's no chemistry
Yep.
there. Plus, you're making your other stars work harder to pick up your slack.
Yep.
It's just not going to work
Yep.
out. I would rather have a younger player that might not be as offensively gifted, but more available, so our team could have
Yep.
some type of cohesiveness. And that, why do you think
And
Boston has been? Why do you think Boston has been the way they've been all year? They haven't had to deal with no injuries. They've had their
yep.
same unit the whole year. Besides
Yep.
Kristaps,
I
like I
agree.
said, that's a role player. It's different. We didn't have our
Mm-hmm.
core starters, like our core, for 10, 15 games the whole year. You're not going to win like that. The teams that
Yep.
are in the finals right now had the most health during the regular season and the postseason. Dallas is mostly healthy in the
Yep.
regular season, postseason. Same with Boston. That's why they are where they are. We got an old team, and we was bringing wheelchairs to the games, and that's why we are where we are. We need to get young. Period.
So
Period.
I'm a question right. I'm a 7-8 and I'm because I was reading this article the other day. They say that the Milwaukee Bucks are trying hard to pursue to get Sam Cassell from Boston. We understand that, right? Watch this now, Amber. They need a coach. When I mean a coach, to get up in players' face, not to rout him or nothing, but hold him accountable. When you make silly plays and you're not getting back on defense, I need to bench you to teach you a lesson that when you come to play, we come to play. You have to get back. And also, Giannis too, he have to be held accountable too. I can call Middleton out. I can call our leader out as also. Why I said that? Number one, the leader have to try to improve more. Why I say you have to improve more? You have to be able to know play off the ball at some times. Be more in the post. Develop a mid-range shot. This ain't no. Yes, we understand you want to go to Greece to represent it. We get that, but at the same time, you gotta sit back and say, you know what? I just almost tear my Achilles. I'm not gonna rush back in right away. Let me
Right.
just take some time out to see where I
I'll
can
say
watch
it for
some
you.
clips of.
Go ahead, 78.
I'll say it for you.
Go ahead,
Giannis,
Tevin.
sit down.
Right.
Have several seats, bro. I
That's
know
what
you're
they have
eager to
several
play.
seats.
Listen, I know you're eager to play Giannis, and that's great. But play for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's who play your
Yep.
salary, not the Greeks. The Greeks don't play your salary. Okay, they whatever. It's a whole lot of stuff I can say about the Greeks.
Right.
But I'm saying they got good guy rolls. That's about it, bro.
Right.
Let them go. Okay, because look, they listen. Whatever. At the end of the day, stay focus on what you owe the Milwaukee Bucks and the fans of the Milwaukee Bucks. Leave all of that. I gotta play for Greece. I gotta join the Greece army. I gotta do this. You ain't got to do none of that stuff, bro. Bro, these people
Shout
had
out
you
to
out here,
Lomachenko.
bro. You was out here selling. Your parents out here selling kente cloth and stuff on the streets of Greece. You in Milwaukee, you rich. You bro, our tax dollars that made you rich. Relax, bro. You ain't playing no basketball for them Greeks. I'm telling you, bro. No.
Sit him down, 78.
Sit down, bro. Have several seats, fam.
Or
they
if
got
you
money
want to
out
hoop,
here.
go hoop with Dame. You and Dame should be next to each other all the time. Y'all should be connected at the hip.
Go. Summer league. You and Dame in the summer league or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, just work on pick and roll. That's all y'all should do. Wake up 8 hours, pick and roll. 8 hours, pick and roll. That's it. That's all I want to see. Boston we might not like Boston, but Boston at least has an identity. We gonna shoot threes, and if you try to jump out on these threes, we gonna take it to the hoop. It's very simple but effective. It just is what it is. They know what they are. They live and die by the three. The Bucks don't know. We don't know who they are. We don't know what their thing is. They don't have a thing. You know what I'm saying? And I hope coming into this season, this upcoming season, they develop a thing. That's what I hope, that they have some kind of thing that they do that we can know them for, because that's part of the problem. We don't got no identity on this team, offensively or defensively. We just be out there hooping.
Question right on, but my problem is, right, Giannis, I don't know, like he said it before in the press when they asked him if he watched basketball. He said no. I said that's most of the ridiculous question someone who has played sports could ever report a reporter. The problem is, Ambo, you could go right there on YouTube, look at it, watch the Michael Jordan old clips. You could watch how your countryman Akeem Olajuwon destroyed David Robinson. Be more dominant like those guys. Stop trying to be a Steph Curry. You don't need the tree ball. You don't need that. The post game, the footwork. Because when I look at it, Amber, there's no more real big men in the NBA no more. Every big man want to shoot trees. They want to shoot trees. Everybody want to just jack up the three. Nobody trying to post up with their back against the post and dominate in the paint. They don't want to do that no more. They feel like that they have to shoot a tree to get a name with it. No. Sit down. You don't need that. Play like Tim Duncan, Akeem Olajuwon. Those guys was dominant in the post.
Trade in a minute.
If Giannis would have sit down on 70 and watch those clips and then put them to work, the Bucks would have been a team hard to beat. Because why? The player wanted to prove something. He wanted to go participate in the one season. He never find Giannis. So you know what? I can skip out this one and I just could get my body right. He always want to play. You're playing for that team. You injure yourself. Now you're out for the whole of the season.
Right. Hold on 1 second, Gibson. Hold on 1 second. Let me get these super chats real quick. Hold on. No Strays ENT, our favorite. Back in the super chat with the $4.99 said another shot for my guy 78. You got to come to the Bobby Brown side of Boston to get your haircut, my G. R.I.P. to the Mavs and your mustache. Celtics. You see what I'm saying? 78. Celtics in 3. This dude right here is a lot, bro. He's a lot. My man Jimmy Roller in the chat with the $7.99 super chat. 78. If Giannis wants to be a Greek citizen and be able to live there, he has to serve because he's a Greek citizen and Greek has a constitution or conscription. I'm hoping I clean that up for you, Jimmy Roller. So it might be by force.
Yeah. I heard they doing it. I heard they doing that stuff by force.
Okay.
They treat them. They treat their immigrants like trash. But then, if they got any type of fame to them, then they claiming them by force to the military.
Right. Oh, you good now? Oh yeah, come on back. Oh no, you got to do this.
You know how America did Joe Louis.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fit.
Yeah, and Muhammad Ali.
Look, my man throwing his boxing knowledge out there. Salute to my man. So. He's like, he's like. So I was just mad watching Boston because they look good defensively too, man. They be aggressive on defense. They be where they need to be. I'm like, damn, man. They rotate. They're fundamentally sound. I don't like the way they play offense, but they're fundamentally sound watching the Celtics.
And you know what's crazy? You know what disgusts me the most about Boston? Is that we can beat them, bro.
That's bruh. We did beat them. We blew them out
twice. Beat them by 30 and they cut the station off. We beat them so bad the ENT cut the station off.
We beat them twice, but we're a bad matchup for them. We're not the optimum matchup for them. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the thing. Sometimes about matchup, and we're not the best matchup for Boston. Boston isn't excited to play us. They don't
Right,
look
No,
forward
because
to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they do. Jeff Riley said the Marquise from 2 Live Crew Pass. R.I.P. to dude. Damn.
Amber, what I'm looking for, Amber, is for John Horst to sit down and reflect on the mistakes that he made with this team, with this roster. He need to sit down. I'm not criticizing. I'm not throwing no rocks at him. I understand people make mistakes. Nobody perfect. We understand that. But we need him to sit down as a general manager and watch these playoffs to see how could I do this? How could I fix what I make wrong? Let me address the problem with this team needed. In the next season, we have 2 draft picks. Do not trade those picks. Let's use them to see if we could get a backup center. We was missing a backup center for years. We've been screaming. Brook Lopez don't have it in him no more. He's going to be 36 years old, but 37.
man.
Draft a backup big man. Let Lopez mentor him. And then when he done established, you can say, okay, Brook, we appreciate what you did for the city of Milwaukee. We don't resign no more.
Right.
We don't resign no more.
That's what we tried to do.
Amber,
We tried.
Amber 78. I guarantee you guys, next season, the Bucks better come in with vengeance and be ready to play. This ain't no every season you get in photo, you make silly mistake, and when you get photo, you can say, oh, I should no. Sacrifices have to be made, number one, and the leader of the team need to call a meeting with the guys, everybody in this offseason, sit down and ask the guys what are their objective, what are their goals, how you feeling playing for this city. If you have, and let everybody open up.
He want a real come to Jesus moment. I feel you. You're not wrong.
Amber, the team have to do that. Amber, the team have to do it. It started with the leader. Let everybody express
I think that
themselves.
this finals will be motivation to the Bucks for the simple fact that we know we can beat Boston. I think that'll be motivation enough. I think that's motivation enough, in my opinion. I think that's motivation enough.
So we have to come
I really think they're gonna come in with a different mindset. And we gotta come in with we gotta come up with a defensive identity too. We gotta figure out what type of team we're gonna be defense, because that drop coverage is gotta be dead. We can no longer do the drop cover. Teams are killing us with the drop coverage. That is way too easy for teams to score. And the reason we do that because Brook can't move his feet. So that's another reason I think Brook either need to come off the bench, we get a younger dude, or we need to trade Brook for somebody else. Like, period.
Yeah, they tearing Brook ass up, bro.
Bro, he be getting killed. And then they be bringing him out in the pick and roll, chewing him, bro. Chewing him. Then all he do is retreat on defense, just always retreat. Damn.
Man, it's like, and the thing is, I feel like if we got so many offensive weapons though, but if I still feel that we're not utilizing Brook to his full capacity offensively, because
he could be in the post.
Right. If they put Brook in the post, bro, Brook can be. I mean, I know this is gonna sound crazy. I know it is, but this is how I feel. If you minus the assist, I feel like Brook could be just as effective as Jokic.
Yep.
And
that's how I feel.
He can have a different type of effect on the game. I agree. If he's in the post, like if he played like Brooklyn Lopez, yeah. But I know what Bucks Nation will say is that, well, he has to stay at the 3-point line, not to clog the paint for Giannis. That'll be the retort.
Well, the thing is, you got if you switch off, if you let Brook get his shit off, let Giannis get off too, I think they both can have the 1-2 punch, the twin tower type of effect in the post, because ain't nobody else doing the post like that. If we got Brook and Giannis in the post, and then we can also stretch Brook to the 3 if we need to. Bro, ain't nobody else doing that. Nobody else got that. But everybody, it's all we do with Brook. We got this 7 foot, 300-pound dude putting him behind the line. You know
Right.
what, bro? I just thought about something. How much do Brook Lopez weigh?
It got to be 270 somewhere up in there.
That's ridiculous, bro.
And we usually have the size edge. So it's just crazy that he won't go into the post sometime. At least sometime going to the post. Hey, Mr. Washington, no. I love Bobby's contract. I told you, I said Bobby is untradeable due to his production for his contract. Bobby put up the same numbers as Lopez, even better at half the cost, at a fraction of the cost of what we paying Brook. Look at the production, the offensive production from Bobby versus Lopez, and what is Bobby getting paid versus Lopez. If I just had to say one person on this team had to go, it would be Lopez for me. I would need Lopez gone. Besides the people that have expiring contracts, and if we could bring back Pat Bev on the cheap, I would be on that type of time. If we could bring back Pat Bev on the cheap. I'm not spending no 5, 6, 7 million on Pat, but like 3, 4, I'll do that for Pat Bev.
No. Pat is worth the veterans minimum. I like Pat, but he's a veterans minimum type of guy.
I try to cut him some slack. Why you kick his back in 78? I try to cut him some
I
slack.
rock with Pat. I rock with Pat. I rock with Pat Bev, and I gotta watch what I say because I'm gonna be going. Listen, this is another thing I gotta talk to you behind the scenes because me and you need to start going to these games under credentials this year.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Covering these games, so I gotta watch what I say because I don't want to go in the locker room and get slapped. You know what I'm saying? Because Pat Bev been slapped you.
Right, throw the ball at you and be like, hold on.
Right.
Retreat. Right. Hold on, retreat. Right. No, you're right. Yeah, we can chop that up though. No, you're right. I was actually thinking about that too long ago, but yeah, let's definitely chop that up.
Yeah,
but I think all things being equal, I think the Bucks will make some changes this offseason for the simple fact that we know that Horst's job is on the line, and then we also know that Doc Rivers' job is on the line. Since we don't got to pay Budenholzer no more, we got room to fire another coach. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want that to happen to Doc, but technically, Bud is off of the books right now. So we got a spot open if you don't get it together, Doc Rivers. We got a spot open for you. I'm just saying.
Question. My concern is right now, but when is he trying to? My concern is about the coaches he get rid of. Are you trying to figure out every knocker who he add on? He really wants Sam Cassell because he ain't gonna stop until he get Cassell because he really wants Cassell on his team. They said in the article that Milwaukee is willing to make Cassell the highest paid assistant. It would be great because I watch his videos. Cassell, he was helping Jaylen Brown with his game. Man, if we could snatch Sam Cassell from Boston, that would be a blessing in disguise. And not only that, if we could hire Phil Handy from the Lakers to bring him to Milwaukee to help some of these guys them know how to shoot. He's an excellent shooting coach, Amber.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able. But you know what though? You're not gonna be able to change the way Giannis shoot after he been shooting that way for 10 years, bro. That's dead. Yeah, Oppenheimer did enough damage already. Hold on 1 second, y'all. No strays back in the super chat. I know he talking crazy. Durante, what's good? I see you. Hold on, let me get to my man super chat here. No strays ENT with the $4.99 super chat. Our favorite op. I'm confused why Giannis playing for Greece. If I was born in China, they'd be like, you can't play for us. He got to keep it real with him. Come on, bro. Dude, no straight, bro.
Hey, that means wildin'.
Dude, he be wildin', bro. No straight, be wildin'.
But hey, to change the pace of the conversation, this is what I was going to say about the whole, how much Brook weigh. You said Brook weigh what, 270 something?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I got to lose weight, bro. I'm 272 pounds and I'm 5'9". And this man, Brook
What?
Lopez, is 7 foot monster. And he 270 something. Yeah, I'm supposed to be like what 170. I got to be
let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me see. Hold
bro, I
on.
got to be 170. I'm supposed to be
70 is
170.
trouble. 70 is trouble. He's trouble 70. He's trouble, you know.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
ain't
he's
right. Whatever's happening,
282. He 282. Brook Lopez is 282.
he supposed to outweigh me by
That's
100
a
pounds, bro.
Hey, you got,
This
hey, the
man,
summer just started. You can get it together. Hey, you can get it
it's gonna
together,
take me about a
78.
year.
You got plenty
Next
time.
year, hey, next year I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna be at least 200 pounds next year this time.
Okay, okay. Hey, salute to
That's
that.
my goal. That's my goal.
Salute to
Next
that.
year, I gotta lose 70 pounds by next year.
There you go, bro. There you
I'm gonna
go.
get it done. I'm gonna get it
Hey, but
done. Watch
then,
this.
hey, but 78, then your Instagram post is gonna change a lot, brother.
Man, look
Your
here.
Instagram post
If I
is
get to
about to
200
change.
pounds, bro, if I get to 200 pounds, I'm gonna hop on that TRT. I'm gonna become a stripper. I'm gonna become a stripper. Straight up.
You go,
I'm out
hey,
here. I'm
no,
outside.
hey, what's that stuff that Ryan Garcia was taking? The
Oh, the
Osterine,
Osterine.
the
The Osterine.
Osterine. You
I'm
gotta
gonna hop
take
on
the
that
Osterine.
Osterine. I'm
Hey,
gonna become a
78
stripper.
still start taking the Osterine, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna be running around the Milwaukee strip club somewhere
Oh,
in the Osterine.
on the
70.
Osterine. That is hilarious. Well, I'm about to get up out of here in a minute, y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm gonna get a couple more comments in. Hey, 78, appreciate you. And let's talk about that offline too when you get back.
Yes, sir.
That's a
I'm gonna call
great
you in a
point,
minute.
78, bro. Hey, and y'all,
If
hey,
you,
subscribe to my man 78. Great content, especially boxing leader, the LDBC, also goes by the general. You hear that? That's who they talking about. Hey, my man, hey, we got my man Gibson. Hey, Gibson, send us home, bro.
Peace and love to Bucks Nation. Peace and love. Salute to 78. Appreciate you coming on the chat. Respect 78.
Man, right.
Amber. Appreciate your
All
time to
right,
let me
bro.
come on
All
the
right, appreciate y'all.
salute.
This is a good
much
line
love,
so
y'all.
far. Salute. Salute.
Peace.
Appreciate you,
Peace.
78. Let me just get it here. I'm gonna get a couple comments. I'm gonna tap you in a minute, Brandon, before I get up out of here. These late games be kind of killing your boy. Marcus Little was good, exactly. Mr. Cool Grease did treat he and his family badly until he became famous. That's a fact. That's a fact. Robert Brooks said, Mr. Washington, exactly. Bobby shouldn't be the first guy pushed out the door. No, he's not, though. Hey, nobody's trying to push Bobby out the door. Bobby is the best value player in the NBA. 6-man candidate every year. So we gonna definitely see. Hold on one second. Oh, I'll hit him back in a minute. Hey, 78, I see you calling me, bro. I'm gonna hit you back in a minute. Jimmy Rollo said Greece wanted to go to conscription, and I'm not famous. Military service is part of being Greek, citizen by law. Rich, famous, black or white. Okay, I didn't know that. Tony Jackson said, I'm telling y'all, draft Zach Edey. His stock is rising. We'll see if he falls to us. We'll see. I just want us to get the best available big man. Wherever we draft, I just want us to get the best available big man. If Dame don't play to his potential, all this talk is irrelevant. I agree. I agree. Stat Girl says 78. Cut the Hydra in the house said, let's get it. What up, Hydra? My man, Mr. 414 in the house said, LOL, what's good? My man, Daniel, the Bleacher Report boss, Orton, what's good? Great live. Appreciate you, bro. Salute, salute. Joseph said, how much cap space do we have? And I want numbers. Let me see. Let me see if I can throw this up for you real quick. Hold on one second. Give me a second if I still got these numbers. Hey, before we get off, here go the financial summary for the Bucks though, real quick, so you can see. I'm just gonna scroll through this quickly, so you can see cap space, tax space, cash total, cap hold. So you can see what's key is at first the second apron. We're still under the allocation for the first apron. So we're not second apron yet. I'm sorry for sec. We're in the first apron, but we're not in the second apron. We got about 2 million. That's only due to Chris Middleton missing so many games and being hurt. Chris Middleton actually saved us from being in the second apron due to his injury. So salute to him for that at least. So those go to numbers right there, my dude. No Strays ENT says always has been fun. Bucks Nation, Celtics and 4. Let's go. Knock it off. Y'all ain't about to sweep then. Knock it off. Y'all ain't about to sweep then. Hey, y'all about to get up out of here. It's getting a little late. I'll be going live after the next Mavericks versus Celtics game that I hope the Mavs win. Celtics, hope y'all postseason go out in flames and that y'all lose. But we'll see. Y'all play very well this first game. The MVP I feel like for the Celtics in this game was Jaylen Brown. He played absolutely well, outstanding, and Kristaps Porzingis played very well early. Great team effort by the Celtics in beating the Mavs. Kyrie struggled, and they got no production from anyone else besides Luka Dončić. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. We just got done talking about the Boston Celtics versus Mavericks game 1 of the NBA Finals. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the electrifying content with the people. We gonna keep bringing up that bringing the content to the people. Ali Benjamin was good. I just seen you pop in, bro. Salute, salute. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. Appreciate y'all. Go.